Greetings and welcome to Inspired Messages. I am Goddess Nini, and today our topic is about Mayan astrology, the astrology of the ancients. So come learn Mayan astrology with me. Let's dive in. The classical Tzolk'in calendar is one of the most important Mayan calendars for modern people to understand. The Tzolk'in is the oldest of all the Mayan calendars and is referred to as the master calendar. So the master calendar is where all other calendars are derived from. All other Mayan calendars are synchronized to it. It is typically what you think of when you think of a calendar. But the Tzolk'in is not a physical object carved in stone. Symbols from the Tzolk'in are carved into the stonework of the ancient Mayan pyramids and stelea, which are sculpted stone monuments, but there is not one singular carving that you could call a calendar per se. The Maya used books made from the tree bark, formed with accordion-style folding leaves, where they kept a record of the ongoing ebb and flow of the energies of time, called a codex. All of these books were burned or destroyed during the Spanish conquest. And so there's only 4 of these ancient Mayan books that remain today. So the Tzolk'in, which is spelled Tzolkin, describes the energies of creation moving through cycles within cycles based on a 13:20 ratio that permeates the entire Mayan calendar system. So the Tzolk'in, when you look at it, the way it looks, it's like a round wheel within a wheel. So the Tzolk'in is the hub of all the Mayan calendars, which serves to connect and clarify the true Mayan calendar that is actually working. So without taking the Tzolk'in into consideration, the Mayan calendar becomes a set of numbers disconnected from profound, deeper meaning. So inside the Tzolk'in are 13 tones, and while the outside round has 20 glyphs, which are called the day signs. So as the wheel turns, the 13 tones and 20 glyphs match up, producing a unique energetic signature each day. And so for 260 days, that occurs for 260 days. And so the outer wheel is the 20 glyphs or day signs. So the basic mathematics for the Tzolk'in 13 tone glyphs is 13 tones times 20 glyphs equals 260 kin, and kin, K-I-N, are the distinct energies, and those distinct energies are what's vibrated for each particular day. When you look at the codes, you're going to see 1 dot equals 1, the 2 dots equals 2, and so forth. You have 3 dots is 3, you have 4 dots at 4, and then you have the straight bar, that's 5. The dot and the straight bar is 6. 2 dots in the straight bar is 7. 3 dots is 8. 4 dots is 9. And then you have double bar for the 10. Double bar with 1 is 11. Double bar with 2 dots is 12. And double bar with 3 dots and 13, which is similar to Roman numerals. Okay, so that's the code. Those are the codes for the Mayan, for the Tzolk'in. So then we have the 20 Mayan solar seals, which can be understood as archetypes or behavior patterns from a psychology perspective. And these are actually the glyphs with vibrational energies that indicate your mission in life. So everyone, just like the Western astrology, you have the astrological sign. So in Mayan astrology, everyone embodies one of these 20 sun seals, depending on your date of birth, and your energy sign has a specific frequency for genetic code activation. So you have Imix, which is crocodile. You have Ik, which is wind. Akbal, which is night. Khan is seed. Chikan is serpent. Kimi is death or transformer. Manik is deer. Lamat is star. Maluk is offering. Ok, OC is dog. Shuen is the monkey. Eb is road. Bin is reed. I guess it's X is jaguar. Men, men, eagle. Sib is wisdom. Kaban is earth. Edznab is flint. Kauyak is storm. And Ahau is sun. So now let's take a look at the chart. And we're going to focus on the far left side. The first day, which has the tone 1, the one dot, is the first day of a new Tzolk'in, which is 1 Imix, 1 crocodile, which is the top left in the chart. And if you move downward, you're going to go to day 2, which is 2 Ik, wind. So this matching process continues downward through the first leftmost column. The 14th day, which is 1 X or 1 jaguar, is the 14th glyph. But the 13 tones, they start over again, because remember, we only have 13 tones, but you have 20 glyphs. So now the tones have to start over again while the glyphs continue through to the 20th before starting again at the first day sign, which is 8 Imix at the top of the second column. So the first column is called the first heaven, the second column is called the second heaven, and so on through the 13 columns, which is called the 13th heaven of the Tzolk'in round. Each of the 13 columns, called Yunos, also represent the 13 heavens, or the 7 days and 6 nights of creation. Let's keep in mind that the tones are more like music than numbers, like vibration, the energetic, the frequency. So the tones represent characteristics or qualities of energies from universal mind, not quantities. So the same thing can be said for the glyphs as well, which are the day signs. And if you understand this, it can have a radical impact. And because when we look at the ancient Mayan, they were immersed in discerning the tones, the 13 tones, the energetic qualities of this universal mind, opposed to us today. When we look at numbers, we only see them as quantity. And to provide you with an example, let's take the number 0, for instance. When we look at 0, we see nothing. We think that 0 has nothing, means anything, for it has no value. And the only time we give it value is when we add it behind another number. For example, instead of saying $100, you add a couple more zeros and you have $1,000 or $10,000 or $1 million. And so this is how we observe 0 in terms of quantity. But the Mayan cosmology, their perspective, the 0 represents fullness, the all there is. It represented everything, the whole, the entire universe, because it's a circle, it's the womb, it's the wholeness. And so with this perception, we can make radical shifts. We can make radical shifts by merely observing the tones and glyphs and being aware of them. That's all it takes. And this energy can help bring transformative growth. And you can apply this, you can apply these meanings to your life so that you can grow and you have space for openness and self-discovery. We must also keep in mind that just like in Western astrology, even if you're born on the same day with someone, you will see that no two people have the exactly same characteristics or traits or what have you. So it's the same with Mayan astrology. No two people will experience the tones and glyphs the same way. And so the tones and glyphs they're just living, moving real energies. And so everybody's going to absorb them differently. They are not static. They're not fixed in time, or they're not material objects. So when we give things names, we cut ourselves off from experiencing them now fully in the moment. And so I say this to encourage you to be brave. Look within, question, ask the source of all life that dwells in you to teach you, as I share these energies, the energetic vibrations, the daily energetic vibrations of the Mayan. Thank you for listening. I am Goddess Nini, and stay tuned for the Tzolk'in for October 1st, 2021. Much love. Share the link and stay tuned for day 1 of the Mayan Tzolk'in reading. Thank you.